Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. My name is Damien and today we're going to get into all the art supplies that I've used and or bought in the year 2024. So this year. And we are going to start by doing the sketchbook. Now, spoiler alert, I haven't used too much of these sketchbooks, if at all. I really wanted to, and that was my mistake. Note to self, don't buy sketchbooks or any product for that matter, unless you're gonna absolutely use it. Now, I've used some of these products, if not all, but not to their full capacity. So with that being said, let's get started. Starting with my sketchbooks that I bought this year. This sketchbook was supposed to be a travel sketchbook that I was going to buy and use and to draw in and do plein air sketches, things to that nature. But again, that didn't work out because I realized that I'm definitely afraid of drawing in public. Trying to get over that. The paper quality is smooth. I guess it said on Amazon that the paper can hold like any media. Basically, this was advertised as a mixed media sketchbook, but that was not really the case. Watercolor, you can a little bit, but it will warp and damage the paper. I've read that these are good with ink, so take that with a grain of salt. But I will link this in the description down below on Amazon. You can check it out for yourself. I also love the texture of the sketchbook. Moving on to the next sketchbook. This sketchbook was a sketchbook that I really want to buy. I got it from Hobby Lobby and I wanted to use it for landscapes. It was a watercolor sketchbook, or it is a watercolor sketchbook with decent quality watercolor paper. And I was again planning on using this for landscapes and panoramic views. That didn't work out, but I'm going to use it in 2025. We're going to do a deep dive. So you're on the lookout for that next year. Oh, well, I did use it for swatches. I did just to test out the paper quality, and these are watercolors. Yeah, I think that's all that I used it for. Here is the sketchbook. Again, don't buy products that you're probably not going to use right away. Make sure that you use up all your supplies before you buy. Or if you're going to buy supplies, make sure you use those supplies before they get out of hand. And you have too many sketchbooks or too many whatever to use. So prioritize. That's all I'm saying. So this next sketchbook is an actual sketchbook that I've used. Not much though, but I have used it. And this sketchbook, again, I bought off of Amazon, and I surprisingly thought it was actually a bigger size. I actually wanted a Moleskine sketchbook. I haven't found it yet, but I am trying to find that. But again, I'm not going to buy any more sketchbooks until I use up all these. But I have used these. I have used this sketchbook, but not quite finished yet. And my goal for 2024 was to use more color in my work because I tend to be more of a graphite artist, and I want to experiment and show you what I've done within this sketchbook. I did swatches, and I'm going to show you these acrylic paints that I've used for the swatches. Later on in the video. These are acrylic swatches, and this piece right here is watercolor. I'm not going to go into full detail, but yeah, this is something I've been working on with watercolor. And this actually, again, is done in watercolor. And so yeah, I have a full video of me doing, I think I have 2 videos of me painting this. One, it was in full detail of the process, well not the process, but really a time lapse of me doing it solo with audio. And one was just the time lapse, the video itself. But yeah, so that's that. And that will be linked in the description down below. For the next sketchbook and or paper that I've used for the 2024 year is actually the charcoal, or this charcoal sketch pad that I bought on Amazon as well, that I actually wanted to use, and I have used a couple pieces and actually bought some charcoal, but anyways, I'm getting ahead of myself. So yeah, this was the Strathmore charcoal paper, 32 sheet, 9 by 12 inches, 22 by 9 centimeters by 30.5 centimeters. I actually enjoyed this paper. This is the 300 series. I think this is what, acid free? Yes, acid free. I might show you guys. Actually, I'll show you when I show you the charcoal. I'll show you what I got or what I've done with the charcoal on the paper. So this next product, I really didn't buy it. Technically, I bought one of these, but this one was actually, a handmade glass palette. Basically, it's a picture frame that I flipped over and used it as a palette. I've always wanted a glass palette. I actually bought a frame and then realized that I had one spared in my room. So, which again, don't waste your money, people. Make sure that you have all your supplies and then buy. But yeah, this was a palette that I've used, and I will link the painting. Basically, well, actually, well, if you see on my reels, on my Instagram reels or shorts, excuse me, if you go on to YouTube and see my shorts, I've actually shown this palette in full effect with the paint that I used for an acrylic painting I did again a few months ago. So yeah, that's the last palette. Let me get the paint. That's my friends. I'm not sure. Well, I have to check and see what's in it, because I have to actually get paint. But yeah, I think there's like an artistry master art set. So basically, the set is actually a full-on acrylic paint set. I really wanted to use more acrylic this year. I did, but funny enough, I didn't use these acrylics, not the way I wanted to, because yeah, I am a person that buys art supplies and doesn't really use them. Actually, that's why I use them, but not as quickly as I need to. I should, or would want to. But yeah, 1 second while I put these art supplies back. So this again was, well, actually I got this, let me start over. So this was a buy that I was going to, so again, this was an acrylic set. This was an acrylic set that I bought at Hobby Lobby. I think was like in the middle of the year. Anyways, long story short, I bought it at Hobby Lobby because I really wanted to get into more acrylic work. And so I did, but I didn't use these acrylics. I'll show you what I've used in a minute, but I won't show you the acrylic and also again the set that came with it. It came with pencils, palette, an eraser, sharpener, and 26 acrylic paints. And let me see, this is called the Master of Fine Arts acrylic set. And I think they have a few other sets of products, or line of products like graphite, watercolor, acrylics, charcoal, I believe. But anyway, so these are a set of 26 acrylic paints and a nice, neat packaging. Oh my gosh. So these came into this nice, wonderful wooden box with sold me on it to begin with. And again, these were actually swatched. And when, I think, the sketchbook I've used, the brown one here, that's used. And they have these little clasps. Not too heavy, but yeah, it's not something you can travel with. It's more like a nice little box you can have out for display or use like for storage. And that's why I also got it, was for storage. But for accessibility, I give it a 3 out of 5, maybe even a 4. a 5 for accessibility. I guess utility as well. But yeah, the colors are vibrant when I watch them on, well, let me show you. I'll show you. Yeah, so the colors were so vibrant. Now my swatches are terrible. I really need to get better at swatching. But yeah, the colors are vibrant. They leave a slight sheen. Like for example, the burnt umber leaves a slight sheen, and the yellow medium leaves a sheen. But yeah, other than that, these colors are very vibrant and and yeah, I like the like blue. The colors are also beautiful to swatch. And also the Payne's gray. Great. I can't wait to use this more. I'll give you an update on the Master of Fine Arts. Yeah, later. And a video that's coming out probably next year, at the end of the year. But stay tuned for that. So, for the next, I guess I'm gonna leave this right here. So for the next product that I've used, that I also got from Hobby Lobby, will be the excuse me, they're not fine charcoal. They're actually charcoal, like charcoal sticks from Hobby Lobby. They were, I think, Generals, yeah. And hold on, oh my gosh, yeah, well, hold on. I'm getting to it myself. So these were the charcoal sticks that I used. And I can show you some, actually, I will actually insert a video, if I can, of what I've used the charcoal sticks for. But yeah, these are the charcoal sticks that I got, and I've actually hardly ever worked with charcoal. And I think I was in high school when I worked with them and didn't use them since. But I really wanted to try against a new medium, new media. So like I was getting bored a little bit quickly, and especially with graphite. But I just really wanted to experiment with different media this year, and charcoal was an outlet for me. And so I used it a few times, but I really started to get used to the media of it, or the medium. No, the media. I really got used to the media of it. So the next product I got is this Noodler's ink. I got this Noodler's ink off of Amazon, and yeah, so this ink is waterproof black ink that I actually can do a 2-for-1. So this is actually a Lamy Safari writing pen, and it actually came in a blue ink, and yeah, I kind of wanted, I guess, and I didn't want an ink that wasn't waterproof. Again, I bought this off of Amazon. I will link it in the description down below, and I also bought a converter to go with it, and the converter is right here. Hold on. So I got this as a set. Well, I got the Noodler ink and the converter as a set, and I got the Lamy Safari fountain pen for Christmas, I think last year. And again, I actually used this for writing, just to get a feel of it. And yeah, the pen was a different feel, I'm not gonna lie. So I'm getting used to the pen. So I like it. The next art supply that I got, it's not really, it's technically an art supply, but not really. You can use it as art supply. But it's this color wheel, pocket color wheel that I got from Hobby Lobby. I got this from Hobby Lobby, and yeah, I actually used it for a good bit. I actually use this more in my acrylic painting. Again, the short is on here. Where again, oh my gosh, so yeah, I actually use this a lot this year for painting, and color theory and color mixing. Yeah, I actually got a short again about my glass palette I use with painting and mixing and all that. And speaking of mixing, my next art supply is the palette knife I got from Hobby Lobby. So this palette knife. I forgot the brand, but I really wanted to use a palette knife for the first time and paint with the palette knife. And I did, not by much, but I hope I will be able to use more of the palette knife, not only for color mixing, but to apply paint onto a canvas or whatever I choose. It was really cool to use the palette knife for the first time, like an actual dirty palette knife. And yeah, I felt empowered. I know that's kind of cheesy to say or like weird or whatever, but yeah, I really enjoyed painting and mixing colors with it. And the more I used it, the more easier it got for me to start painting with the palette or applying colors. And yeah, this was actually one of my favorite art supplies that I bought surprisingly for the year. So the next art supply that I bought and or used will be oh yeah, I can show you this. Oh, okay, so technically I didn't buy this year. I think I bought this like last year, but I used it this year. And these are water brushes that I reuse. Hold on, let me show you the water brush I use for the majority of the year, either for experimenting or a piece itself. So I use this water brush for the painting that I did of the landscape earlier. Actually, hold on, I have it in my lap. I use a water brush, and again, that video will be linked in the description down below or the iCard. And yeah, it was pretty fun using a water brush for the first time in its entirety, because I use a water brush, but not to this extent to where I did a full complete piece. That was fun. Oh, and another art supply that I used this year were, and again, I didn't buy this year, but yeah, I used these cheap watercolors that I got for a gift. I think again, Christmas of last year, or it could be year before. I think it was the Christmas the year before that. But yeah, I finally used most, if not all, of the color that were in these tubes, these little 1.2 fluid ounces, or excuse me, no, wrong. I was reading anyway, so excuse me. And it's 0.4 fluid ounces. I'm gonna probably cut that out. These were all watercolors that I used cobalt blue, cerulean blue, yellow ochre, crimson red, phthalo blue, and burnt sienna, which I haven't used yet, but I'm planning on doing it. And this is not really an art supply, but it's more like a tool that I use, like this little clip that I basically use to hold my paper down for my artwork. This was a great help, along with tape, to hold my artwork. These are the acrylic paint that I've had used this year. So this was the Americana, again, cheap acrylic paint that I had for years. And again, I want to use up all the art supplies before I bought this. So I thought this acrylic paint was stale or it has dried up. But no, I had this paint for how many years? About 10 years. I think the bit of high school. Oh my god. So I had these paints for a very long time, and I haven't used them for a while. About 5 or 6 years until this year. About 4 or 5 months ago, I used the paint. And spoiler alert, I think they were water, what's it called? Water-based, so the paint didn't really need to dry. But the paint dries pretty quickly. But yeah, I was very impressed. All you just have to do is shake the paint, and they will go back to their true form. Now, some of the paint was runny, but a good bit of the paint were thick, or was thick. That was the acrylic paint that I used. A lot of these supplies that I have bought, I use, but not enough, not as I should. But I do like a lot of other stuff that I have bought, used. Again, like the watercolor and things like that. Again, the sketchbook, which I'm trying to finish, and I'm trying to have it out by March, if not February. Anyways, I think that's it. Again, thank you so much for watching my video, and if you like this video, make sure to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Sorry if this has been a video that all kind of jumbled together and cobbled together, but yeah. Oh, actually, I forgot one art supply that I have not shown you guys. So I bought this earlier this year, and it is a water bottle where you can basically just squirt water onto the canvas or onto your paper to keep it wet. And I also showed, I I didn't show, but I could use this in a video that I did again of the landscape. And again, that video will be in the description down below. And yeah, I also get that from Hardbound as well. This is the end of the video. And so, thank you for watching this video and toughing it out with me. I know I can be very awkward, so thanks for oh my god. So yeah, thanks for watching this video, and I'll see you in the next one. And hopefully my next video will be out soon. Oh my gosh, I totally forgot. I actually forgot. Well, oh my gosh, this one again. Yeah. So I actually forgot to mention the one art supply that I bought this year. 1 second. It's the big one, so my apologies. And you also see what I've been working on with charcoal, please bear with me. So I bought this clipboard for my art, and this was the piece that I'm currently working on. And again, I used the charcoal from Hobby Lobby. So yeah, are still a work in progress, but yeah. So again, I bought the paper. Again, this is the Strathmore charcoal paper, and this was the clipboard that I got from Hobby Lobby. So I can use bigger or draw on bigger surfaces or paint on bigger surfaces. And I promise that is the end of the video. Whew. So if you like this video, make sure to leave a like, comment, and subscribe for more in the future. And I will see you guys in the upcoming year. And I will actually have a short video on the process of me making this, as well as a demo of how to draw portraits or faces. But yeah. So I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.